Welcome to Cabin and Cottage, friends. We're so glad you're here to explore the charm of rustic farmhouse living with us today. Whether you're dreaming of a cozy vintage retreat or simply love the warmth and history found in timeless country style, this video is just for you. Stick with us as we take you through beautifully authentic spaces inspired by Diane Keaton's Santa Monica farmhouse aesthetic. You won't want to miss a single detail. So sit back, relax, and let your imagination wander through these inviting, sun-filled rooms filled with character and heart. This rustic farmhouse kitchen reveals the heart of a vintage Santa Monica country home, with its reclaimed wood cabinetry and open shelves telling stories of timeless craftsmanship. The warm morning light filters softly through natural linen curtains, illuminating the patina on the brass fixtures and a weathered dining table. Every detail invites a sense of enduring comfort and authenticity, a nod to Di, in Keaton's beloved style that combines elegance with rustic charm. This space embodies simplicity and warmth rooted deeply in tradition. Bathed in afternoon sunlight, this farmhouse living room centers around a grand stone fireplace and worn leather armchairs inviting quiet reflection. The whitewashed shiplap walls and woven jute rug create an airy, textured backdrop that feels both rustic and refined. Dried florals and aged pottery add subtle touches of nature, blending indoors with outdoors. Here, understated elegance meets everyday living, capturing a serene and timeless essence within the Santa Monica country style. Muted sage green walls frame this rustic dining room, where vintage china is displayed behind glass cabinet doors whispers of timeless family dinners. The long weathered oak table anchors the space, bathed in late afternoon light streaming through French doors. Soft linen napkins and dried eucalyptus centerpieces create a delicate balance of natural simplicity and vintage charm, inviting peaceful, unhurried meals in an authentically lived-in atmosphere. Sunlight filters delicately through lace curtains into this farmhouse bathroom, where a clawfoot tub and brass fixtures evoke a bygone era's elegance. White beadboard walls and a wooden vanity crowned with stone complete this tranquil scene, where comfort and authenticity blend seamlessly. Each woven basket's antique mirror reflects the careful preservation of rustic beauty and a modern lifestyle shaped by timeless grace and simplicity. Light floods this sunroom filled with wicker and driftwood furniture, where whitewashed floors complement navy and cream floral cushions. Vintage lanterns and billowing glaze curtains enhance a calm, airy atmosphere opening to a lush garden framed by open windows. This inviting space invites relaxation and connection with nature, embodying a tranquil retreat deeply inspired by Santa Monica's casual, rustic aesthetic. Soft cream linen pavilion and a vintage patchwork quilt dress this rustic farmhouse bedroom, where sunlight spills gently through cotton curtains onto shiplap walls. The distressed white wood bed frame and wooden dresser speak of quiet elegance and warm comfort. A dried lavender bouquet adds a gentle scent of nostalgia, creating a space where heritage and understated luxury combine to nurture restful solitude and timeless charm. In this rustic farmhouse laundry room, open shelving and wicker baskets lend a sense of order rooted in natural materials. The vintage enamel sink and wooden countertop add authentic farmhouse character, as soft morning light through a small window highlights every texture. This practical yet beautiful space reflects a slower rhythm of life, where handcraft and simplicity meet the demands of everyday living with gentle grace. This farmhouse library corner breathes quiet refinement, with weathered wood bookshelves filled with cherished volumes and a tufted armchair draped in a faded floral fabric. Wool throws soften the hardwood floor as natural light cascades through a nearby window, illuminating the serene atmosphere. Here, time slows down, inviting escape into vintage literary worlds, surrounded by cozy textures and the enduring allure of rustic craftsmanship. Sunlight spills colorfully through stained glass onto worn floorboards in this farmhouse hallway, where a wooden bench and iron hooks create a warm welcome. Rough plaster walls and a basket-woven rug ground the space in age-old tradition, while dappled shadows speak of quiet moments waiting to unfold. This simple yet poignant passage channels the soulful rhythms of country life, grounding daily comings and goings in heartfelt history. A breakfast nook bathed in golden morning light invites cozy meals amid a faded floral color palette, built-in bench seating with soft cushions, and a farmhouse table with turned legs embody understated vintage elegance. Mint green cabinetry and fresh-picked herbs complete the natural tableau, celebrating a lifestyle where tradition embraces light-filled simplicity in every detail, conjuring peaceful beginnings to each day. This vintage-inspired farmhouse office nook combines creamy walls with a distressed wood desk and brass lamp, fostering a quiet space for creative reflection. An antique typewriter and woven cushion tell stories of bygone eras, while gauzy curtains soften diffused daylight. This intimate corner invites contemplation through timeless design, where rustic charm and thoughtful functionality merge into a welcoming refuge. On by morning sun, this rustic mudroom's open cubbies and worn terracotta floors echo simple living. Hats and leather boots rest ready for the day against muted beige walls, where natural materials speak volumes without words. The surrender to practicality and beauty in this transitional space underlines the farmhouse ethos, a grounding balance between function and heritage, where every detail holds quiet significance. A guest bedroom painted in soft taupe cream welcomes, with an iron bed frame and lace-trimmed linens that evoke gentle nostalgia. Light filters softly through white cotton curtains, while a weather dresser and rattan baskets complete the restful ambience. This serene haven blends farmhouse practicality with enduring vintage grace, inviting peaceful repose amidst tender memories and timeless textures. The farmhouse pantry is a miniature archive of rustic life, with vintage glass jars, dried herbs, and an antique scale resting against chalk-white plaster. Late afternoon light softens the shadows, revealing textures born of slow living. This space celebrates preservation and simplicity, where every jar and shelf tells of a heritage steeped in the rhythms of nature and the care of hands long gone. Under exposed rafters, this attic retreat is a cozy refuge, furnished with wool blankets and an aged oak floor worn smooth by time. Soft daylight filters through a small window, illuminating a weathered chest, as muted pastels offer warmth and nostalgia. It's a sanctuary shaped by simple comfort and vintage authenticity, encapsulating the quiet poetry of farmhouse tradition above the everyday hum. A rustic farmhouse porch invites rest with its hanging wicker swing, antique lanterns, and potted herbs basking in soft morning sun. Weathered wood floors hold dappled shadows caused by tall trees, blending muted grays and greens into a serene tableau. This intimate outdoor space embraces peaceful solitude and natural beauty, echoing the gentle rhythms of country life inspired by timeless Santa Monica charm. The rustic kitchen island, crafted from old barnwood, anchors the heart of this farmhouse kitchen, adorned with copper pots and white ceramics. Sunlight pours through east-facing windows, illuminating earth-tone textures and warm hues. Wooden stools with woven seats circle the island, inviting quiet connection through humble elegance and authentic material shaped by a love of tradition and artisanal craft. An antique white vanity with marble countertop anchors this farmhouse bathroom, where brass fixtures gleam softly in gentle natural light. Frosted windows diffuse sunlight across textured walls, while soft cotton towels and dried flowers add delicate charm. The space balances rustic simplicity and subtle luxury, a quiet sanctuary where every element draws from cherished old-world influences with timeless grace. Vintage jars and antique dishes fill open wooden shelves in a rustic kitchen warmed by large multi-pane windows. Rough-hewn countertops and distressed wood reflect years of use in a simple yet warm environment suffused with sunlight. The muted pastel walls cradle everyday life in this farmhouse kitchen, where tradition and timelessness create a nurturing space for soul and body. This farmhouse living room embodies serene country warmth with floral upholstered armchairs, wool rugs and muted tones, and distressed white painted furniture. A large window frames towering oaks outside, spilling soft natural light that dances across the room's vintage textures. Every detail reveals a dedication to comfort and heritage, crafting a living space deeply rooted in rustic elegance and mindful tranquility. Thanks so much for watching and joining us on this journey through rustic farmhouse inspiration. We've seen how natural light, vintage textures, and thoughtful details come together to create timeless, cozy spaces full of warmth and charm. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to Cabin and Cottage for more content that sparks your love for country living, and don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your favorite parts or any questions you have. Would love to hear from you and keep the conversation going.